Hello everybody and welcome to another gameplay video of Town of Salem, the Coven. So we're going to go ahead and get into a game here. I do have a Psychic Scroll. I'd like to get Psychic. I'm pretty excited for that role. I haven't yet played at it as it. I'm still trying to get into a whole bunch of different new roles. But we got the Transporter role, which is okay. Not a big deal. In fact, Transporter role is actually one of my most entertaining roles to play, I feel. It gives you a lot of freedom, and I feel like Transporter is generally underused. I know people don't typically like transporting early in the game, but that's not something that I've ever really been afraid of. My theory is often like, why in the world should we be afraid to use our abilities early on? So we're just going to go ahead and set up our will here and get this put into full screen mode, and we'll play this game to the best of our ability. So it does appear like somebody is just talking. Who was it? Barry Allen. Okay. Fairly certain there's a way that I can actually mute them. Isn't there? Is it a / mute Barry Allen? I'm not sure. I feel like I would kill Barry Allen right now. So I'm just going to transport 2 random people. Almost simply for the sake of transporting. Prove that I'm alive. I did melt a cake to red velvet. Barry Allen was in fact killed, which is awesome. I'm glad to see that. They were very obnoxious. Seek was killed by the Potion Master. So they have Potion Master, Necromancer, Medusa. That's a lot of KP actually. The Coven leader has some significant strength here, and it can go very wrong. So Barry Allen was brutally murdered last night, stabbed by a pirate plundered by a pirate and stabbed by an SK, and left the game. Good. So chainmail is chainmail. Okay. What an absolutely annoying person that was. What a child. What a kid. But we also saw that we do in fact have the and he was psychic. Really, dude? The Guardian Angel has protected Chaos Dragon. So I was protected last night, which is cool. I was trans and witch last night. Whoa, which means that they were going for whom? Who are they going for? They were going to, I moved Melted Cake. So Melted Cake is not Coven. To Red Velvet, who may or may not be Coven. So we know one person that's not, at least. So what do you mean, no? Revive the doctor. Report Barry for spamming. Yeah, he's a little bit spammy. For sure, you could report him for spamming. Revive the doctor. Are you going to CC random town? No one CC'd, so. Now I'm wondering exactly who I should be transporting. Huh, pun guy is funny though. Okay, I'm transporter. Hello, so I'm just going to give him the information that I have, which is basically melted cake to Red Velvet last night. Red Velvet is not Coven. That's all we know, since they were targeted by the Coven leader. And that the Guardian Angel's on me. So that's really all that we have for tonight. And hopefully Town can live a little bit, because this is not good. Vigilante's going to have to make a shot. And that looks like the neutral killing hit. And it looks like the neutral killing was Werewolf. So hopefully this is mostly Coven and stuff like that. Host turned to stone by Medusa. Could not find last will. And could not determine host role. So this is a very, very strong role list for Coven. I think perhaps potentially too strong. We don't know who host was, though. Could have been Pirate. Could have been the neutral benign. Could have been the GA. We don't know. But we do know is, oh wait, duh. SK was the SK committed suicide. That's gonna help us. Oh, melted cake also turned to stone. Interesting. So that makes me feel, for some reason, I think the serial killer probably left due to being kicked out of the game. But meme guy, I didn't want to win. Just lynch me ready. See ya. All right. Well, you left, and meme guy was Pirate. So I don't know who host is, but probably not GA. Guardian Angel has protected P. Sherman. I don't know why the Guardian Angel is switching, but they're just sleeping for like a long time. I have a GA. Does that mean we both have GAs? Two neutral, Guardian Angel and neutral benign are both alive then. Host, probably not. Host very well could have been Jailer. So I'm going to try to pretend that I'm kind of evil here. Because I'm under the impression that I think Red Velvet is evil. And I can't prove it. I certainly can't prove enough to actually go ahead and push a vote on it. But I'm going to transport myself with Red Velvet because I think I'm targetable today. I think that it's likely that Host and Melted Cake were both town. Perhaps, I don't know what they were though. There's no way to know really. And there doesn't seem to be a lot of movement that's positive movement. So I'm going to switch myself with Red Velvet and we're going to see what happens. Definitely concerned right now that a Host or Melted Cake was the Jailer. But I have a feeling that so Melted Cake was killed, and for some reason I feel like that means something. That they were not Coven, they were clearly targeted by the witch, whom instead got Red Velvet. Nothing happened to Red Velvet. So this is my attempt to try to kill Red Velvet off. There was no kills last night. Pun guy whispering to Red Velvet. Why no kills? I was attacked last night. I was trans and witched again. What? So the witch went for me last night. Which makes me really feel like Red Velvet is actually evil. So what can I do about this? Night 3, VV, Chaos Dragon, or VIP? Well, I have a question. Who's your confirmed town? I'm kind of okay with voting 3. P. Sherman is the other Coven. This is a slow vote. Pun guy revealed as mayor. Okay. Do we have Night 3, VV, Chaos Dragon, or VIP? And who pushed against him? So you stated yesterday. VIP said they stated yesterday. I sound like VVV. So, what is that? I kind of agree with that. I'm okay with that. I was looking to see voting Inno, sorry. I'm so confused at this point. You don't appear in your own psychic visions. Gotcha. Nice. Good catch, guys. Good catch. That would make a lot of sense. Necromancer. Okay, and who is the pun guy as mayor? So I'm gonna try to move pun guy today. Keep the mayor alive. I'm moving pun guy yet again to red velvet. I think I want to do it actually this way. I don't know if that makes a difference, but it shouldn't make a difference in honesty. Being transporter, it doesn't matter who you choose to visit first, so to say. You visit both people. But feeling like pun guy is a mayor, we know that. Red velvet I don't think is targetable. Ah, shoot. They probably okay, I'm alright. I'm assuming then that jailer jailed the mayor last night, which was smart. I wish I had known who jailer was. Coven leader now has the ability to drain, so that's not great. VVKS Dragon or VIP. So P. Sherman care to waste time defending yourself? I should have moved in with P. Sherman since that's the more clear one. I'm Vigi. Anyone CC? I feel like I'm being carried by the rest of the town right now, and I'm okay with that. So it looks like probably one of the dead is dead. Yeah, so one of the stone people is probably the town. So I like this. I like this vote right here. So does pun guy. LOL, whatever. I'm Vigi. So I can go ahead and keep jailer alive at this point. Eogis is on the real Vigi. I don't believe that. I can keep the jailer alive, but I don't know who the jailer necessarily is. Jailer, get the other. I'm not sure if that's the wisest thing since... But there's still a potion master left though. Let's see then. So what would be happening now? Let's see who it is that's dead. Medusa's dead. Eogis is probably not Vig. And I think the last person is Red Velvet. I'm pretty convinced Red Velvet is the last Mafia. Or last Coven right here. I got that feeling from way early. I think Red Velvet might actually be the... potion master or the Coven leader. I'm not sure which one. So who do I want to move today? Funny Wunny would have to be jailer then, and I'll move Funny Wunny with Red Velvet, since I'm fairly certain the Red Velvet is evil. One of them was targeted. Yay, I got protected. Was I attacked then? Roll call. Mayor. Red Velvet is jailer. Oh boy. I'm not sure why they weren't killed then several times. EO claimed Vig. Funny when he claimed Survivor. I had to say this on Vig. VIP, what did you claim? GA. I don't know if I agree with Funny Oney actually. And I guess we should get him up, but I also zone the Hangies both Coven. That's true. But Funny Oney, could Funny Oney actually be a second neutral benign though? Who lost their person? I already said it. Survivor. If they were, then they probably should have said that they were GA before, protected so-and-so. He might be telling the truth. Yeah, this is true. P. Sherman was a target of GA. P. Sherman died. I now have the ability to protect the pun guy, though. Or, I'm sorry, Red Velvet. This is one of them was in jail. I was fairly certain I can still defend the jailer, though, I think. By transporting the jailer. I just can't transport somebody who is jailed. Yeah. Oh. Look at that. Funny when it was actually the Coven. I will move Red Velvets. So I was totally wrong in this game. With myself. Unless I change that. I'll just stick on trying to save the, make sure the jailer stays alive. But it used to be that you could transport them as long you just couldn't transport somebody that was jailed. So is that the case? Yes. Okay. So he must have had who did he have jailed last night then? He must have had Funny Oney jailed last night. So nobody's dead, which is good. Host or Melted Cake was the second guardian angel. They guarded the Medusa, P. Sherman, and D. Died therefore. Gotcha. I jailed Eogiz and nobody died. Hence the other stone player was a claimed role here. I am indeed. We have two. I am Vig. I don't think you are. Chaos is proven transporter, VIP proven GA, and me and Red are proven too. Yeah, so it seems like there's only one choice left, isn't there? VIP isn't really technically the proven GA, but I don't see many other choices. I mean, if this happens to be a transporter, we know the last person available is him. And if he was to jail, I could just transport the jailer with him, and he'd be safe. So, Viz is probably host or cake. Yeah, I think that's a likely thing. And that's a likely thing. So I didn't really do much this game, to be quite honest with you guys. But I think this is a good example of a game that went really well for Town after a period of time. And I'm not sure if I ever saved anybody. Turns out Red Velvet, the person I thought was evil, was actually the jailer. And he got found out a couple times. Perhaps the first night that I save him? Because I was saved the first night, wasn't I? Does that mean I was attacked, though? Or does that just mean I was guarded? I'm not entirely sure. If it says you were protected, does that mean that I was attacked, or does that just mean that they guarded me that night? It's a good question, I think. There's lots still to learn in this game, but I am definitely enjoying it. You won. Thank you so much. I definitely enjoy this game, guys, this new little set of roles. I hope you guys do as well. If you do also enjoy these roles, let me know in the comments below. And tell me what your favorite role is. Right now, my favorite role from the Coven that I've played, at least, is probably the Crusader. Crusader is a lot of fun, but... Alright, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and leave a comment. And wait, did I already say that? I think I did. Alright, guys. You know the deal. As always, peace out.